A review board in a restaurant district. Restaurant A, 5 stars, 2 reviews. Restaurant B, 4.2 stars, 500 reviews. Which is actually the better restaurant? If you've ever been burned by a 5-star restaurant with only 2 reviews, you understand the problem. Differential expression analysis faces the same challenge. A gene with 3 sequencing reads showing a 10-fold change. Is that real signal or sampling noise? The naive approach ranks restaurants by raw average rating. Restaurant A, 5.0 stars, top of the list. Restaurant B, 4.2 stars, ranked below. But 2 reviews is not enough evidence. Those 2 reviewers might both be the owner's friends, or they might both have had an unusually good night. With 500 reviews, the 4.2 average reflects the true quality. The noise has been averaged out. In DESeq2, a gene with 3 reads showing log 2-fold change of 4 is like the 2 review restaurant. A gene with 10,000 reads showing log 2-fold change of 1.5 is like the 500 review restaurant. The naive fold change ranking is unreliable. DESeq applies Bayesian shrinkage. Think of it as the food critics rule. If a restaurant has very few reviews, pull its rating toward the city average. The city average is 3.8 stars. Restaurant A with 2 reviews at 5.0 gets pulled heavily down toward 4.1. Restaurant B with 500 reviews at 4.2 barely moves maybe to 4.19. The amount of pull depends on the evidence. Fewer reviews mean less trust in the raw rating, so more pull toward the prior. In DESeq, genes with low rate counts have their fold changes shrunk toward 0. Genes with high counts keep their observed fold changes almost intact. How much to pull? The city average, 3.8 stars, is the prior. The number of reviews determines the strength of the pull. 2 reviews, the restaurant is pulled from 5.0 all the way down to about 4.1. The prior dominates because the evidence is weak. 10 reviews, pulled from 5.0 to about 4.6. The evidence is gaining ground. 500 reviews, barely moves, stays at about 4.95. The data dominates. This is empirical Bayes. The prior and the shrinkage strength are estimated from all restaurants simultaneously. Every gene informs every other gene's shrinkage. Not all restaurants have the same review variability. A food truck might get ratings ranging from 1 to 5 high dispersion. A chain restaurant consistently gets 3.5 to 4.5 low dispersion. DESeq estimates a dispersion parameter for each gene, its inherent variability. Then it fits a smooth curve relating dispersion to mean expression. Low-count genes tend to have high dispersion. Each gene's dispersion is shrunk toward this curve, a second layer of borrowing information across genes. The curve says a gene with this many reads typically has this much variability. If your gene's variability is extreme, shrink it toward the typical value. After shrinkage, the rankings change. The Apigal method in DESeq shrinks log 2-fold changes while preserving their ranking among high-count genes. The dramatic 10-fold change in the 3-read gene gets shrunk to a modest 2-fold change, probably noise. The reliable 1.5-fold change in the 10,000-read gene stays at 1.4, almost unchanged. On the map plot log fold change versus mean expression, the effect is visible. The wings at low expression collapse toward 0. The remaining fold changes at high expression are trustworthy. Trunk fold changes are what you should use for downstream ranking and gene set enrichment analysis. Few reviews, pull toward the city average. You don't trust small samples. Many reviews, trust the data. The average is reliable. The pull strength is determined by the prior and the sample size. That's Bayesian shrinkage. DESeq applies it to every gene's fold change and every gene's dispersion. The city average is the prior. The read count is the sample size. The shrunk rating is the posterior. Reliable rankings from unreliable raw measurements.